Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other, back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Both 2 in this one. That's outside. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan also getting ready. Late on that fastball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Way outside, and it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. This is Dylan Carlson, a switch hitter batting right. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ripped to short, in the hole, jump throw, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swinging a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the World Series. Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Smash to the left side. Slings to first, and O'Neill is retired. That ends the frame. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradish back to work. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 1. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Right side, Laureano under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 59.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. And the sweeper misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Rutschman on at first, nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. That's smacked on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And the batter now, Jorge Mateo.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Now 1-1.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And they trail it here 2-1. We go to the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Hesung Kim digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. 0-1.
0-1.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's a curve through for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That's too low. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And there's a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. He was late there, strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fly ball down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Alex Vesia.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So now the DH spot, Dylan Carlson. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, runner tagging, and heading for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Banda getting ready to go. Trying it, warming up as well. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2-2.
And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Coming home. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. All set to start the ninth. And number 63 gets the ball now.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 63, Brandon Young.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And the 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Hit the air left field. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Now batting. Left field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's the strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Bottom 9. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Rutschman. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Pitching for the
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And there's a
That's the
ball.
ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's
2-2
almost
the
like a
count.
split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Tags the runner for one. Throw to first in time. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. So how about 3 for 1? It's a triple. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The first base.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 4 with a double. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now batting, number
And
6.
next for L.A., Tae-Sung Kim. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. And there's a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Chopped to the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Laureano swings through it for strike 1. Line, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 down, winning run on first. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No
One ball,
movement.
2 strikes.
Now a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Now we go to the 11th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Betts in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Dodgers down in order. Score remains 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Anthony Banda.
Number 43.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And a ground ball to first. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Will Smith. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him! And that's 9 in a row. This is incredible. Singing 9 straight strikeouts. I remember Jacob deGrom, Pablo Lopez, Max Scherzer. There are a few guys to pull it off, but it is a rare feat.
Just unbelievable, Boog. Just absolutely rolling out there on the mound right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 is the all-time record, right?
Yep, you got it. Tom Seaver back in 1970 struck out 10 Padres in a row. And then Aaron Nola, Corbin Burns both finally matched him in 2021. Let's see, we might witness some history right here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. And that's history as he has matched the big league record for consecutive strikeouts in a single game.
Well, this is something really special, Boog. I mean, just very cool to witness. Pretty awe-inspiring. And even with strikeouts happening at such a high rate in the sport, to run through 10 straight professional hitters and not allow a single one to put the ball in play,
It's something else.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1.
Two and two.
That one missing inside. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Offense held in check there. 1 run can win this. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Bonda back to work. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Line drive, Betts. Slings it across. Rutschman retired. And now Kobe Mayo. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. He crushes that one to center field. And the Orioles win it in 12. A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So the Baltimore Orioles take game 1 as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game 2 takes on a lot of extra meaning for them. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
0-2 is the count.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Freeman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1. Ball inside.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Orioles, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
High fly ball out to center field. Outman should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jorge Mateo now. Now fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning. Laureano comes up to hit. Foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. So it's no runs. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
The 1-1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is
another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now. So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Outman flashes the leather on the running catch. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Right side, Kim. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
And now, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it. A hard-throwing right-hander up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a
strikes.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
We
That
got a
one
full
way
count.
inside. 2 out, space is empty. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back now at Orioles. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Smith,
That's
the
a
next
ball.
to hit, takes outside. And that misses.
That's inside.
And it's 2-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. They're down to their final strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Baltimore Orioles have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit, but for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out.